The last execution in Arizona happened in 2014. Joseph Wood's death came by lethal injection, and it came under national scrutiny because it took 2 hours and several injections of the drugs for him to die. Michael Kiefer covered that execution. He has reported on Arizona's criminal justice system for nearly 20 years. Michael joins us now from Phoenix. Michael, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Does Wood's execution have anything to do with the holding pattern that we're seeing with executions overall in Arizona?
Well, it has everything to do with it. In fact, the litigation began before the execution was even over. As we were sitting wondering what was going to happen as this man gasped on the gurney, Dale Beige from the Federal Public Defender's Office sent one of his attorneys out to call the judge. They, in fact, injected Joe Wood 15 times. You know, a single dose was supposed to be lethal. But then after that, the judge, this sort of was the straw that broke the camel's back. That federal judge had allowed the Arizona Department of Correction a whole lot of leeway in earlier executions. And at that point, he ordered that everything be analyzed and litigated. The other thing that happened is that they restricted in Arizona the drugs that can be used. They can use single drug applications of sodium thiopental, which is really not available in this country, or pentobarbital, which can be obtained through certain compounding pharmacies, but the companies that make it will not sell it for execution. So the litigation is over, the holding pattern remains, and frankly, nobody but the Department of Corrections in the state know when they're going to resume.
So if the death penalty is technically still on hold, where would these drugs come from then?
Well, this has been a matter of dispute. In 2010, for that Jeffrey Landrigan execution, the state brought drugs in from England, sort of through a back door that was not entirely legal. The DEA and the FDA eventually shut that down. Sodium thiopental cannot be imported into this country for medical use. They switched to pentobarbital, which was made by a Danish company. People in the European Economic Community cannot participate in executions anywhere in the world, so it's basically illegal there for them to sell the drugs. And after that, other pharmaceutical companies stopped making other drugs available. It's just not really good marketing to be, the company that makes drugs to kill people. So Arizona and Texas and Nebraska then tried to bring it in again secretly from India in 2015, and they got caught. Texas went to court over this. In the meantime, the most recent thing that happened is in May, the Department of Justice, apparently at the request of the Food and Drug Administration, said, hey, Food and Drug Administration, you don't have to be the boss of drugs brought in for executions. So that opens up the door for drugs to come in from other countries to be used in executions, and whether that's happened already or not, we don't know, because all these things are carried out secretly.
If it's expensive and it takes time, why is it still a factor here in the state of Arizona?
What I've always said is the less you know about the death penalty, the more solid are your opinions, for or against. When you start getting down into the nitty-gritty gray areas, the randomness of it, as to, we are at a point now, it has already been challenged, it's gone up to the U.S. Supreme Court, it's likely going back, the notion that there are so many aggravating factors that qualify a homicide as a death penalty case, that it's no longer really reserved for the worst of the worst. I've said to people before, because I cover this, it's assumed that I'm against the death penalty. I'm not really in principle, but I think it is so unworkable, untenable as to be useless.
Okay, Michael Kiefer joining us from Phoenix. Thank you.
Thank you.